Listeners, listen, cause this here is wisdom. Wisdom of a speaker, a dove and a plug. Set aside a legal substance to feed them for now. Get them.
Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Domingo Rosario.
Change for nobody, understand this my lifestyle. Mommy don't like how I'm living, but what can I say? I tell her this my lifestyle. I ain't never gonna take.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner, base hit. Around first and digging for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Good hustle trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. One out and the bases are empty. Dante Cruz, the next to hit. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Comes up empty, strike two. Yanked that changeup back, just diabolical. Fights it off, we'll see another. One out and the base is empty. In the air to left. And that is a foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the strikeout. Now two out. So two down. Now the left fielder, Ezra Carrasco. Here comes the 2-2 offering. This one is labeled, and that one looks like it'll be trouble. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Chance at a three-bagger. The relay. He's in there.
He's in there.
First and second, one away. And now the center fielder, Dante Cruz. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
Ball. 1-0.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of the fourth. And 1-2. Two strikes on him, and he's already struck out in this one. You'd like to see the pitcher attack and finish him off. In the air to left. Pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Actually staying put. And there are two outs. One away, and the bases are loaded here. Here's the center fielder, Dante Cruz.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
In the air to center, Cortez has a beat on it. Got it. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. Back within one, it's 5-4. And now, Dante Cruz. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores on the play. 1 out and 2 in scoring position. Lions will hit next. Ground ball to second base. And that is out number 2. So digging in, Francisco Santiago. Swings, soft line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. 7-5. Two outs, runner on first base. Dante Cruz digs in now. 1 for 3. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. Ball 1. That one out to right. And that is a foul ball. Ramirez leading off first with 2 away. That's off the
ball
mark.
2.
And the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Theirs heading towards it. Racing over to make the catch. 1 left on base. They lead it 7-5. So up next, Ezra Carrasco.
Man on fire, won't stop rocking till I retire. Spaceship fly high, lights never dim, so the them is unfair. Wanna go with interest? I'm a soldier, straight rock and roller. Since I rock the bomb and auto transport, harder than Egyptian arithmetic. People say they want some new flavor, well this is it. And I'm on
And that's a base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stocks. I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for these players and for our sport.
I already told y'all that I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of poppers. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Cause passing him, cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on. Stop. Be riding him, cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws, spitting 24 karat gold bars. Plug gunfighter, bring a blood charge. Spending new money to fight a old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you, like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, I'm about to control this. Around, let it fall in the sword. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My is had a daughter. I just bought her a stroller. My just like his father. I just bought him a shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. From Mr. Carter to Yoda. We do this summer for culture. I bought a house in Miami. Get online, cheaper. I bought it in both. Yeah, my just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called them and offered me closure. Then I pulled off in a room. I thought that I told you. My talking to those.
With the 29th pick in the second round, the Miami Marlins select Dante Cruz, a center fielder from the Miami region.
Okay, so another pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another high school player who has had a lot of scouts watching him throughout the spring and summer. What do you take away from this pick, Harold? What do you think of this kid?
Well, he's a really promising talent. A lot of folks did not project him, folks being the scouts, did not project him in the top echelon like the first round, but he's got crazy talent. This is a guy you take a chance on, and so that's what happened here. You're hoping that maybe he hits his stride in your organization.
Strong verbal commitment to one of the nation's best college baseball programs. Is signability an issue? Where do you think he ends up going?
Well, I think it's an issue because he's still in that developmental stage. So is it an issue? I think it's more of a what might happen. And I could see it going either way. Signing in pro ball, getting the right team that can develop you, or go to the right college program that's going to develop you and you get a chance to get those reps.
Well, that's a decision for another day. Right now, he's at his draft party celebrating getting drafted. Congrats.
Look on the boomerang, we doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam band. Sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in the rat race. Speeding down my hall, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, left in the game, no one to blame. It's always the same, you can't contain all of my game. To keep it the fame, with the one paid, with the book. Never remains that I can die happily while you screaming my name. You can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now. You can't dance now, you can't feel it. I'm gonna love you still. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, maybe give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, make it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself. Now I'm with the homies. Not every kid should be getting a trophy. Ponies and cronies want me to do my fans only. Give my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch this. This fantastic. This classic practice. My little gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the bucket Jurassic. Kids in a parking lot. When Sunday best just wasn't good enough. I remember those.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the Texas Longhorns. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, today one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
First pitch coming your way next. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Dante Cruz.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play.
I couldn't agree more, Boog. It's time to lock in and focus, which isn't easy to do under such a bright spotlight. But performing with this kind of pressure is exactly the kind of thing to help prepare you for the big leagues.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-1. All right, let's go, come on.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
baseman, Bradley Boyle. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's 2-2.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered
it. Dante Cruz steps in now for Vanderbilt, singing.
And he's produced a quality list of pros, Boog. Here's one you might just know. 2015 #1 overall pick and a World Series champ, Dansby Swanson. He was actually a 38th rounder out of high school, but kept his commitment to the Commodores.
Throws to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bradley Boyle.
One down. Dante Cruz digs in now. The Marlins selected him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy. A shot at the Natty.
Yeah, Boog, what an opportunity he's got here this week, trying to cap off his college career with a title. He'll certainly get another chance to hear his name called at the upcoming draft, though.
And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down the line. Bradbury makes his way towards it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Risser leads off first with one away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ullman makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Bradley Boyle.
And now Dante Cruz, 1 for 3.
Cruz.
Looking good. Going better up there. Here you go. Come on now, one pitch right here.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the third baseman, Bradley Boyle. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side, Galindo whips it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Commodores have the advantage, 9-3. So bases all loaded up. Cruz getting ready to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That's inside. And that is
One
ball
ball, no
one.
strikes.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
Chopped left side, but it kicks foul. Bases loaded, one away. In the air, left side, Ullman. He's there, he's got it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 10-4.
Now, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Swing and a ball line to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
So up next, Dante Cruz.
Dante Cruz.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and 15-4 is our score. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Now batting, third baseman, Bradley Boyle.
Now the third baseman, Bradley Boyle. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across to first, and that's the third out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. The Commodores have the lead, 15-4. Here at the bottom of the ninth, one out. Galindo will hit next.
Galindo.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Hoffman around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 15-5. Cruz with a standout performance today, Singy.
Yeah, really impressive performance, Boo. Helped his team get the win their first time out here in Omaha. What an unreal effort on a day he'll never forget. With scouts looking on, this guy put on a hitting.
When someone's love, someone's other love, my mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from the gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. It's true, but young man, I was new and I was green.
Live from the ballpark in Omaha, we're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Vanderbilt Commodores. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Dante Cruz steps in now for Vanderbilt singing. Singing, now that the nerves from Game 1 have died down a bit, do you think some of these players' thoughts have turned to the upcoming draft?
Oh, for sure, Boog. Of course they're all here to win, but there's no denying that if you deliver here in Omaha, you have an opportunity to jump up on those draft boards, and quick.
That misses off the outside edge. Luther at third. Risser at first. 2 out of the inning. That one close. Ruled a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boy.
2 on, 2 outs. Ripped to short. They take the force out. Out number 3. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Dante Cruz. McLemore back to work. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bradley Boyle, the next to hit.
The third baseman, Bradley Boyle.
In the air out to center, Velasmil on his way in. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
1 down. And here's the catcher, Melvin Gallo. To the right side. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bowman will hit next. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Back there, and that one is out of here. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
And stepping in is the speedy Warren Velasmil.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Get this guy out of here.
2 out, space is empty. And that one hammered Cruz. On the move. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Goodson makes the play. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 out. Runner at second. Ilosky now at the plate.
Be patient.
Always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the atlas. Pass to
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Cruz has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the center fielder, Dante Cruz. 1 for 3. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now Bradley Boyle. That one the other way. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Now batting,
here's the catcher, Melvin Gallo. 2 on, nobody out with 2 runs already in here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 9-1.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Cruz with a quality performance in this one, Singy.
Yeah, he certainly got the job done, Boog, as they notched another win to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Nothing spectacular, but a steady effort to help keep this team on track. I'm sure the scouts on hand see the...
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
6 deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss up, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the Cal State Fullerton Titans. John Schaub and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading his team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for him and his teammates.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Dante Cruz steps it down for Vanderbilt, Singy.
Well, Vanderbilt has been one of the heavy hitters of the past 15 years, Boog. 4 appearances in Omaha, 2 runner-up finishes, and 2 national titles over that span. Shout out to head coach Tim Corbin, who's been at the helm since 2003. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Into left center for a base hit. The throw to third, and he's got a double.
They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Dante Cruz. Schultz back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
That's a ball. And now 2-1.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Elvin Ramirez.
Be patient. Hey, one away.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Base is empty, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Dante Cruz. He looks to be one of the top prospects in the upcoming MLB draft. Some scouts feel that he could be selected early in the first round, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, I think he's on a fast track to the big leagues. He can really do it all. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1.
Attaboy.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman Bradley Boyle.
So digging in,
Now
Dante Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count.
Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Fouled off down the right side. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And it's nothing in 2.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Popped up. Urban on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now batting, third baseman Bradley Boyle.
Didn't end up with the individual performance he was hoping for, Singy.
It was a real struggle out there for him, Boog. Wasn't the game he was striving for as their time in Omaha comes to an end. Let's see if he can put this one behind him, refocus, and look ahead to the draft.
With the 4th pick of the first round, the Detroit Tigers select Dante Cruz, a center fielder from the International Legion.
All right, so as the first round continues, another high-caliber college player comes off the board. We just saw him playing in the College Baseball Championship. And, Harold, he's had a very good amateur playing career to get to this point today.
Well, if you look back his journey, Even when he entered college as a freshman, you watched him grow physically, being able to mature off the field, on the field. He's deserving of this first round, no doubt about it.
One of the best college players in the country. Now, evaluators and scouts feel like he could be a real impact player at the major league level. Do you agree with those scouts?
I agree because I've seen his work ethic. And that's what's cool about watching a guy in college. You see what kind of work and how they develop and how they grow. I think with him, his work ethic, watching him grow and the caliber of talent that he has, he can be a perennial all-star in the big leagues.
A big day for him and his family, taken in the first round.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but some traffic delay. My boss, because I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can shoot. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out of work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't balling, but it's hard because the cousin rich. Cause her husband's hustling. Right? Touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a book to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. They started laughing while I'm flashing the puddles like struck the weekend, shit in the brain. Don't nobody wanna dance slow when look what
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new Top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what is being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this Top 100 prospects list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
my mom and dad's rapping to help me with my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless, and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. And he told me not to ask me again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo.
A tremendous achievement for this prospect in the lineup to make his professional debut in this one. Always a special moment to witness. It's the Harrisburg Senators and the Erie Seawolves. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So 2 down.
Batting
Kevin
first, the
Made
shortstop,
digs in now.
Kevin Made.
In the air to left center. And that's the end of the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score.
Sube la mano si tú eres como mí, soy la doña de estar sola, perrito y feliz, soledad me da.
Nobody on with one out. Here's the center fielder, Dante Cruz. And a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career. Swings through it. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. In the air to center. And now 2 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Corey.
With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. Bottom of the 5th here in Erie. A first-round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level. High fly ball towards left center. De La Rosa drifts towards it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey.
On to the next inning. Digging in, Carlos De La Cruz.
The first baseman, Carlos De La Cruz.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Liner into center. Takes a tumble, hangs on. Not an easy play at all. He took a bit of a tumble at the end as that one was sinking, and I'm sure he's grateful he made the play. If he missed the catch, that ball would still be rolling. And now at the plate, Dante
center
Cruz.
fielder, Dante Cruz.
That's a ball.
Puts this one in the air down the line. And that's the 3rd out. 1 runner left stranded, but they still lead it 1-0. Will always remember this game as his professional debut, even if he didn't do as well as he might have wanted. There were definitely some less than stellar moments with the bat for him in this one, but that happens to every player in the pros. The key is how he's going to bounce.
Hey, bring it up, 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 bring it up.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, seems like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. Is it my love?
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar tantas